If you had enough money to build your dream house, what's a strange room / feature you'd include? I'd definitely install an observatory on top of the spire. This is 100% what I'd do. My house would be located far away, in a dark sky region. Have all of the lights in the house be smart lights, so I can turn them all off with a single click. An indoor swimming pool in the underground floor with a synced screen on all 4 sides and normal underwater sound system. I love swimming. I love watching movies and series. Imagine watching Jaws in a pool. Absolutely a secret beautiful bathroom just for me. I don't know what it is, but I just really value bathroom time and the luxury of getting washed and relaxing and getting ready in a big beautiful marble bathroom. But nobody else can use it. Like the secret bathroom in B99. Yo. Have a normal raggedy ass bathroom for your guests or whatever, but have a secret door that leads to your real bathroom. That way people don't try and spite poop in your private bathroom. I want a Hobbit Pantry. Earthy, timber stone decor that is climate controlled to be a perfect storage area for wheels of cheese, sausage links and beer. Oh good gods yes. Just give me a human-sized hobbit house FFS. No, you get a hobbit-sized human house. The worst of both worlds. An indoor swimming pool with a lazy river. I love swimming, but I flipping hate public pools. I have a recurring dream where I have a house with a lazy river in it. I love those dreams. I'm a member of a YMCA with an indoor pool and lazy river. It's awesome. A sensory deprivation room with built-in float tank, steam shower, cool rain shower. Yee. The best naps I've ever had were in a float tank. Being able to do that at home would be amazing. I've done a few sensory dep floats and loved it each time. First time I tried it was truly a day of experimentation. Earlier that day, I consumed a Noria cookie milkshake with cricket flour added. Pretty tasty. I really want one of those natural bathrooms that looks like you just walked into a jungle. Everything is stone and steam and plants and sounds of a waterfall. Or one of those open staircases where the back wall is completely glass and there's a leafy garden under the stairs. Basically just a tropical oasis for plants. I once stayed at a hotel with river stone tiles on the shower floor and it was glorious. So I share your dream about those kinds of bathrooms. I want a freshwater pond in a central location inside the house. It's not that strange, but I think an irrationally large number of decisions in my life have been motivated by the desire to eventually have a study with high ceilings and floor-to-ceiling bookshelves, so I can have one of those ladder things that sits against the shelf and have it be justified. I would add an octopus tank, but I think they live like 2 years tops, and having to bury a pet binary seems depressing. Undefined. 1. I'm not going to eat my pets. 2. As a former fishmonger, please do not eat seafood that has died of old age. Not gonna taste good. A moat. No one has a moat anymore. Do you not want to talk to people? Pull up the drawbridge. And in the winter you have your own personal skating rink. 100% would turn into a lazy river in the summer. This person gets it. Definitely one of those huge showers with the water coming from all directions and a bench for a steam room situation. Add some good speakers in there for blasting tunes. And then a jacuzzi tub for comfortable baths. And to top it off, a state-of-the-art Japanese toilet with all the bells and whistles. I always wanted a floor drain in a garage. Trench drain here. Similar to a fire station. Water hookups out there, so you can wash the car indoors in the winter. Thank you for bringing up washing the car, because my mind went straight to murder lol. Sometimes you have to wash the blood off of the car. I don't need you to tell me how flipping good my coffee is, okay? I know how good it is. Slides. Slides all over the house, to get you from any room down to the living room or den. Undefined. The most common comment was that for those of us who would like to have a house full of slides, We should visit City Museum in Street Louis, so that's probably something I'll do. We got a VRBO once with a slide, which the kids loved, until we noticed the connections between slide segments were ripping the seats of their pants. Worst meltdown ever. A bedroom. A room that is just a giant bed, second or third story of the house, surrounded by windows with a glass ceiling / skylights. I used to want a glass ceiling, but then I realized it would be a bitch to clean anytime there was pollen or bird poop. Professional kitchen. Hoods. Stainless steel everything. Floors on a one slant, and one whole wall is a drain. The works. A friend of mine has something similar to this, except the whole room slants toward the island, where the drain is located in the tiled toe kick. He can soak his floor and mop everything into the drain. Hit a button to have whatever was in there chewed up via some sort of mulcher. If you didn't know it was there, it just looks like a nice kitchen with some professional appliances. I'm 6'4", so a custom part of a kitchen counter that can be raised and lowered, so I can cut things without feeling like I'm turning into the Hunchback of Notre Dame. A trapdoor at the entrance that drops you into the ball pit. What's the password? I love ball pits. You may enter. Really? My password would be I love balls. I saw a cool house online yesterday that had an indoor greenhouse, and I'm here for that. I'm but a simple man and would like a hidden room, revealed by a bookcase that moves when you pull on a light fixture. Put the candle back. Alright, I think I've figured it out. Take out the candle, and I'll block the bookcase with my body. A cylindrical atrium at the center that goes from natural rock and water features at the bottom, with spiral staircases and steps around the outside that lead to a glass-roomed sundeck with a HUD that overlooks the entire thing. I would like a Lego room with display shelves all along the sides for previously assembled projects, and a giant table in the middle with enough space to assemble the biggest sets. Lots of little cup holder type spots to hold the Legos I sort always wanted. That growing want that now. Probably a goat room for all my goats. An orangery. I have a lot of plants, and having a room with all those windows would be great. Victorian style, too. Not these modern sunroom looking things. Hidden doors are cool and all, but what about a conversation pit with some lovely shag carpet? Introverts versus extroverts. Sextroverts. I would build it over an existing stream and have bridges that cross it in every room as it flows through the middle of the house. My wife and I planned our dream house that had a mudroom with a dog bath. Sort of a low tiled shower contraption. If I had unlimited money, I would essentially recreate my childhood bedroom, but make everything proportionally larger to reflect how large things would be for me at that age. Does that include a king-size race car bed? No. But it would come with a sweet bunk bed that I could fall off of again. King-size bunk bed. No specific bedroom, but wardrobe beds in every room. You wanna take a nap? Bam. Bed. You are too tired to walk up the stairs? Pulls at mysterious knob and reveals bed. I'd put an extra washer and dryer in the master closet. That way you don't have to walk all through the house to do laundry. I hate doing laundry. A replica of a Blockbuster. Maybe a pizza oven in the back wall. And the largest assortment of VHS tapes. I'd call it Mockbuster and give family and friends rental cards so they could check out movies and games. A spacious, soundproofed room that's mostly empty except for some plants, fluffy rugs and a few cushions. 5 people squeezed into a tiny house, and with 3 kids and a husband there is no room. That is just my own. I'm sure my fella would love one of his own too. Somewhere I can just sit alone. I want a massive theater room with all of the concessions. Popcorn, nachos, candies. If it's at a movie theater or ball game for food, I want it. Bonus points if each seat is one of those crazy massage chairs. I don't think it's strange or crazy, but I would love a tornado-proof closet. Catwalks between rooms for my cat. Either a professional kitchen with 8 ovens, I love baking, or a bathroom that has a huge tub, like big enough to fit my 6'4" BF comfortably. A full-scale replica of the Enterprise D's bridge. A cellar for all my wine, whiskey, and cheese. I did build my dream house this year. Added a bathroom just for our cats. Has its own fan that is motion activated with a timer. Has space for multiple litter boxes and is out of the way from the rest of the living space. Best idea ever. You people are wasting it. I want a door that leads to an underground bunker that leads to an interconnecting passageway of tunnels that can lead me throughout the city and outside. Naturally, the bunker will be stuffed head to toe with raisin bran, crunchy peanut butter, and Tang energy drink. So any existing Mormon house, got it. I've always wanted a sex dungeon. True fact. The realtor that sold us our house suggested the back room in the basement would make a good sex dungeon. So did you build one? Just a regular dungeon at the moment. Special rooms and spaces for all the pets. A cat room that has a sliding door opening into a well fenced off outside area and a cat door too. A bunny room with lots of tunnels, digging boxes, and, actually, also a specialized outside area. A super big tank for the goldfish. And one for the axolotl, too. An aviary. Don't have birds right now, but I'd look for some older parrots who need a home. I want a large indoor swimming pool, but the room needs to be kept relatively cool. Around 65°F would be good. Water temp isn't a concern. I just want my cold weather water dogs Newfoundlands to have a comfy place all of their own to swim. 1 Japanese tea room. 2 have a fully walkable, VR compatible basement. 3 said basement is entirely home to a Lego Town B. A hidden door that leads to the ultimate nerd room. Gotta have a place to showcase merch and play D&D with the boys. A room with an adult jungle gym. Remember Arnold's ceiling from Hey Arnold? I'm putting in something like that in my quarters. A huge underground shaft where I will be able to build and store a rocket/spaceship. I want to go to space, even if it's the last thing I do. An actual trash can in a reasonable place. I want an outdoor area dedicated to taco night. It's gonna have a meat smoker, and a tequila bar, and pepper plants, and a huge grill and an awesome speaker system, and it will be fiesta themed and amazing. A jump room. Nothing but trampolines,